Love natural light and a
open floor plan. This home in North Sky in Celina, Texas, is going to be a great option for you. I'll go a little bit more into the home when we get in there, but you're less than 30 minutes from Frisco, and this home here, this is the model. Base floor plan starts at $600,000.
It can be a 4 to 5 bedroom option and 4 to 5 bathroom home. So I'll show you this natural light here in just a second when we get in there. You have super tall 20-foot ceilings throughout. Of course, over here right now is the builder's office. This would be your garage. They have 2 and 3 car garage options, depending what you want. And you have an office space. So if you like to work from home, of course, it's going to be a huge bonus. It's almost a must in homes nowadays to have an office, or you could even turn it into another bedroom if you need it. Now, the backyard is also pretty awesome. We'll get into in a minute. And then your primary bedroom is huge as well. So of course, not a closed closet, but if you needed to make it guest bedroom, you didn't use an office, totally could. Really nice porch. And then we'll go show you that natural light right now into living room and kitchen. And then we'll head into your primary. Of course, there's a game room right here. I'll show you in just a second, or media room. You have a game room upstairs as well. But as you can tell, you have a ton of windows here in this Celina home. So if you like a lot of natural light, it's going to be a great option for you. And they have a fireplace. That's something else. I'm seeing it more common, but there for a little while. I wasn't seeing them for quite a while. So you have super open floor plan, lots of natural light, which is a huge bonus for most people. I love that the cabinets extend all the way up. You've got bar space here. So if you like to have a ton of people over, entertain, this is a really good floor plan for it. And you have 2 bedrooms up in this model and 2 bedrooms down. So if you have guests or elderly parents or elderly guests, they don't have to use the stairs. Now, this would be your laundry room. I won't lie, it's in a little bit of a weird place, kind of tucked behind the kitchen. Not that it shouldn't be a reason to buy the home or be interested, but it's definitely in a different place. Of course, if you want to build from the ground up, pause and pick your brick color. Let me know which one you would select. Then you have your pantry space right here. So let's go check out your main bedroom. Like I said, super big, oversized, and lots of natural light in it. And then we'll check out your game room and outside. So if you have any questions, a little bit about this community. So again, this is North Sky in Celina, Texas. As you can tell, super oversized, plenty of room. You're not in a mud or PID, which is a huge bonus. I know a ton of people moving here to Celina ask me about mud and PID and weather, which I'll tell you a little bit about the weather. I get asked a ton about that. But you're not in a mud or PID. Your tax rate is just over 2%, and your HOA dues are $1,100 a year. So really good about average HOA dues. Not one of the cheapest, but it's not $200-300 a month like some communities. Now, those communities normally have pretty legit amenities, which is great. And this one has a closet here and closet there. So his and her closet. You have a tub and step-in shower. Let me know. I just helped a client, Luz and Lori, if you're watching, hello. They wanted a freestanding tub. So this one doesn't have that, maybe an upgrade option. If not, I toured plenty of homes. I can tell you where some are with them. So in here, and again, this one's in about the 600,000 range. This model with all the upgrades is going to be over 700, but you can get it in for around mid 6s. So that's her closet. That's the bigger one. And again, some of the light fixtures aren't working in the model right now, as you'll see, but closet space, really, really good. Let me know where you're watching from and a little bit about the weather, because this week I've gotten 2 or 3 comments alone about weather. Right now it's hot and very windy. It's been super windy the last few days, which honestly good. When it's 95, even a hot breeze is better than no breeze. So as far as weather goes, I know a ton of people here are concerned about tornadoes, which we occasionally get some tornado watches and warnings, and there are some touchdowns. I feel like every year there's a few around the Metroplex. We'll go check out your backyard. Now this is a 55-foot lot. I am going to tour next door, which is a 65-foot lot. So of course you're going to get a bigger yard. But every once in a while there are some tornadoes. Now it's not like Tornado Alley where, I mean, you need to have a tornado shelter. We don't get them that often. We do get a lot of thunderstorms, lots of lightning, rain, depending on the neighborhood. As you can tell, like I said, windy, windy, windy. You know, you may lose power occasionally. The first year, I live north of Anna, so I'm only about 25 minutes from Celina. For whatever reason, the first year in my home, every time there was a thunderstorm, I would lose power. It hasn't happened this year, and we've had just as many thunderstorms, so I think infrastructure's caught up a little bit. So if you're gonna get some thunderstorms, there may be the occasional tornado or really strong wind. There was one last year, the year before, that took out Lake Ray Roberts Marina, and of course some farmland. It hit one neighborhood, but it's not like you're going to be worrying about it every day or every week. So if you have any more questions on that, reach out to me. A lot of rain, a few cold snaps overall. It doesn't stay cold very long here. So if you're moving from a colder state, no, you're going to get that weather only occasionally. But let's go check out this game room in here, or media room, and then we'll go check out your game room upstairs. Like I said, you've got a dry bar in there, which is super nice. I like the layout they have. Of course, if you had a family with a bunch of kids, you need to figure out a furniture layout to fit more people, which I think you would have to move the TV over there to be able to accomplish that. But if it's just 2 or 3, maybe 2 to 4, I bet you could make this current layout work. And then of course you've got the sliding barn doors, which is nice. So I like that touch. You've got, like I said, the wet bar over here with storage. You could turn this into a game room, really whatever you wanted to. And it is kind of nice. It's right off the kitchen. So if you like to entertain, you know, you're not far from any snacks or drinks you want to make if you don't have, you know, something in here. You know, this is the perfect spot right here for a mini fridge. So that's awesome. But let's go check out your media room upstairs. Actually, before we do that, we didn't check out your downstairs bedroom. So we'll check that out. Let me know what questions you have. Do you like this community? You want to see other North Texas communities? Something nice about this bathroom, I've toured this floor plan in Cross Creek Meadows. This is American Legend. It was about the same price. It may have been a hair cheaper, but they had a really big sale. They were trying to get rid of all their phase 1 into phase 2. You've got closet. You can access the bathroom from here and the main hallway. So it'd be a great guest bedroom. Kid has a trout. He looks like he got in a fight with it too. Got a couple black eyes, but I like that. And then when you first walk in here, of course, where would your garage door be? I guess your garage door would be over here. So a little ways from your entry. Like I said, it's a good layout where the kitchen is, and that is a little different. Not that it's unusable, but when I get upstairs too, you'll really be able to see your natural light here. So it's a great community here in Celina. Like I said, reach out if you have any questions. You're planning a move here to North Texas. Help families relocate here all the time. You can call, text, email, reach out to me anytime. All my contact info is below, but as you can tell, super open, lots of natural light here. Ping pong, pool. I almost said pickleball. Definitely could not fit a pickleball table up here, but you could fit foosball, pool, ping pong, whatever it may be. And then of course, this is the model. So when we went outside, of course, there's this brick wall. If you chose another home, you're gonna have, unless you back up to a road like that, you're gonna have a wooden fence. So if you hate that, just know they have other floor plans available that you're not gonna have that. So I like the openness. It's separated enough, and you have doors from your media room to where people are not gonna hear someone getting beat in ping pong. So no one will know. And then you have your 2 bedrooms up here. So in here is your tile. And of course, there's some builder incentives that varies builder to builder and depending when you contact me. So if you watch this video this week, it may change from when I filmed it. And if you watch it 2 or 3 weeks from now. So reach out to me, let me know. And then of course, sometimes it depends. I just had a situation where clients, sometimes I'll make a video about, actually, I'm gonna make a whole video. I can't break it down this quick, about construction, new construction must-knows and what to be aware of. It'd be a really good one. That way you're not caught off guard. Of course, I always keep you up to date, let you know what's happening, what to be aware of. So you will know. There will not be any surprises for you. We'll make sure you're up to date. And they all have ensuite bath up here. Now, whatever reason that light isn't working, of course, if you were to buy this home or move in, we're going to do that, get an inspection, make sure everything's moving and working right. So go in there. Here is your closet, and super nice. So like I said, this is the front. Both of these bedrooms are at the front of the home. Upstairs, as you can tell, that yard has actually a really small backyard for a corner lot, you can tell. So let me know. I've got yard. See how much bigger that yard is over there? Taylor Morrison. We're going to go into that model. I always go into all the models. That way you can see what different builders do and don't provide. Make a decision. And of course, you can reach out to me with any questions or comment below any questions you have. Be sure to like and subscribe. I've been doing 5 videos a week. Most of them home tours, but I always do at least one, super informative one about either a specific neighborhood, specific city, pros and cons of this city, breaking down a neighborhood comparison. So if you're moving here to North Texas, super valuable information that you need to know about these communities and cities you're planning to move into. So be sure to subscribe, don't miss those. I'm gonna go check out the 65-foot lot next door in North Sky. So we're gonna get on that, and then some of the other floor plans, and I've got a few other ones I'm gonna hit. So if there's any communities you want to know and want to see what the homes look like, I had someone, I'm heading to Light Farms. Someone commented and said, hey, can I get a home for $600K there? Yes, you can, and I'm gonna go show you what they look like. So let me know and have a good one.